Hi, this is Brent Johnson with Santiago Capital in San Francisco, and I have the pleasure of doing a Real Vision interview today with someone who's become a good friend of mine over the last, I guess, 5 or 6 years. His name is Bernd Ondruch. He's the CEO of Astalon Capital out of London. He's actually living in California at this time, so I've gotten to see him a little bit more recently. But the reason I want to talk to Bernd is, he has had a great career in European finance, and he has worked in an area that kind of intersects, European banking, central banking, politics, and and having lived and grown up in Europe, he has a very good understanding of the social aspects of going on in Europe as well. So I'm looking forward to talking to him today with all that's currently going on in Europe. And so with that, we're going to bring Bernd in, and we're going to see what kind of a good conversation we can have here.
Hi, Brent. Good to see you.
Good to see you as well. How are you doing today?
Very good. Always a pleasure to see you.
Yeah, well, it's always a good day in Palo Alto, right?
It is. It is. Yeah, it's just another sunny day.
Absolutely. Well, I got to tell people, because you're such a modest guy, you'll never do it. But, Bernd has the coolest office in the world. He's sitting in an Airstream camper in his backyard.
It is. Yeah, I'm very pleased with how it came out. I bought it as a completely distressed model, a 1963 Globetrotter. It took me about 8 months to get it refurbished and remodeled, but it's come in very handy during sheltering in place.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, hey, why don't I just gave everybody a quick introduction, but it would be great if you could just give them, just a quick 1 or 2 minute overview of who you are and, where you come from, and we'll just kind of take it from there.
I'm the CIO of Astalon Capital, a European hedge fund. I used to run 2 funds, which I, however, liquidated at the end of 2018 before I restructured Astalon into a single family office. Following this restructuring, I moved from London, where I lived for 25 years, to California. I went back to university and became a DCI fellow at Stanford. So the purpose here is to, recalibrate, repurpose, and get my mind off, some of the issues that are facing European markets, but at the same time, get re-inspired and, find a new purpose in life.
Well, are you going to be a Californian now, or are you still a European?
I'm still a European, but I'm adjusting to the Californian lifestyle very fast.
Yeah. Good. Well, you just touched on something that I think would be great for the listeners to hear you talk about, and I actually like hearing you talk about it as well. And that is because I went through it in a different way, but you went through a process of shutting down a fund, a year and a half or 2 years ago. And you kind of did it from a position of power, but I still don't think it's something you necessarily wanted to do. But I think it was something that you felt was important to do. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on that and, kind of the thought process you went through as doing it.
The launch and the closure of my funds were linked to monetary policy. I remember when I had just started the fund. I was at a CAP intro conference at the Yankee Stadium in New York, just at the peak of the European debt crisis. And, I had investors